Okay, here we go. No. Okay. This team here and hello and welcome back to another video. We're looking at Elite Div Rivals in this one. I've got all, what is it, 15 games to play? Well, 15 wins to get. Who knows how many games that'll take. Team's going to be looking like this. We're just going to swap in Odegaard again for Bon Mati. There's just so few players on the market I actually want to buy, and I'd just rather keep the coins liquid, so we'll keep the 1.3 million up there for now. I'm going to try to be much more attacking this time. We're looking at this formation here with the attacking wingbacks. I've got advanced forward instead of false 9 on the striker. I might be going attacking in-game with the D-pad right twice. What are we saying about that? But so disappointed over the weekend with just the lack of attacking options, and hopefully by doing this, maybe we'll just outscore opponents, get some like 6-4 games instead of a bunch of 2-1 games. We'll see how it goes though. Let's hope for the best. We'll get into the highlights here. Probably mute my mic if I'm having water, huh? Alright, here we go. Xavi, interesting. Good, Rolfo. Do you have that switch on to Messi? Yeah, it should be a foul. It's kind of unlucky for the opponent, but it is what it is. A little goalie movement there. We'll see if the power will get it by him still. It's off the post. Ooh, we almost get the rebound too. Good from Rolfo, though. Poor pass out. Okay. What a ball that is. Alright. Francescoli. It's a good run. We'll try the chip. Okay. Alright. Interesting, my YouTube thing is having a problem. Why? Interesting. I don't know what the problem is. Nice. Good ball down. Like the space Kimmich is getting into there, and power shots are powerful. He's offside. Game, just let me score, man. Come on. My chat thing is bugged. I do not know why. It is telling me that I have viewers and chat messages, but it is not showing me the chat messages, so give me just a moment to try and sort that out. If there are indeed people here. If there are, I do welcome you in. Thank you for stopping on by. I do not know what changed this stream as to take away my chat options. I'm just gonna... Come on, opponent. It's so bad from you. That's fine. That's not who I meant that to. Lucky that ball's back to me. Good. It's a great overlap, Kimmich. Okay, game. Whatever. Never. I don't know what you were doing there, opponent. Good, Odegaard. Not the pass we were hoping for. Yeah, man. Give me that. It's not possession-based. I love you too, game. Come on now. This is so annoying. Especially after deserving to get the ball back in situations like that, but whatever. Thank you. First time power shots. What a finish that is, Rafinha. Sheesh. Give me that, Joshua. No, he tries, which is honestly even worse. Good Ta. Same ball out again. Yeah, it's unlucky, honestly. Okay, hold on. I don't know what's going on with my chat thing once again. That's sent. Interesting. Well, I could not say, but I may not be receiving messages. I'm not sure. Okay. Nobody sent a message. Okay, well, thank you. My one little live stream feed thing's lying to me then. I hit L1. Why is that not in the air? I need to be intercepting that too. Come on, game. It's offside. It's not offside. Game, whatever, man. Okay. There's no way. I don't know what's going on there. I meant to do a different first touch, or different skill move rather. Like that? Nope. Okay, sure. Well, beyond that, how's it going, Hampus? This game feels incredibly delayed, which is great, but it's FC25. What else do you expect? Yeah, you've got a Barca team name. You have almost all Barca players, and then your badge is Parma Calcio? A little confused by that, but alright. Here's the L2, R2, and L1 dribbling video. Happen to be live. Thought you should learn something. If I can have possession in this game, hopefully we'll get some dribbles going on. The opponents held on to the ball most of this game here, but what a heavy touch. Yeah, it's actually just kind of open. Oh, that's disappointing. Hopefully you did find that video helpful. It is. Video got way more popular than I expected, which I definitely appreciate the support everyone gave. Oh, I should be getting that back. I should be getting that one too, honestly. Game, Okay. This is so frustrating. I don't know what's going on there. Good, Hamsich. The wingers are too wide. What else is new? Okay, what can you do to get through this? Because the opponent's line is just too high to go anywhere there. A layoff pass. No, it's a Francesco game. Come on. Rafinha. Yeah, that's frustrating. That's really frustrating game. Alright. I shouldn't have that. Thank you, Odegaard. Great ball out, too. Just so heavy. Alright. Thank you. Ah, what a save. That was some L1 there with Leo, but that's mine. Good. No, he's so heavy doing that off the first touch. Thank you, Rolfo. Yeah. Okay. Game, how on earth does that get through? Come on. It's gotta be mine. There we go. What a shame, man. What is happening? Just, come on. Oh, that's so... this game. Come on. Any of this want to work for me now? Nope. Okay. Good advice, we'll try tomorrow. Kind of need to get 8 wins after the weekend. After 11, really cheap team. The team seems to make a massive difference this year, more so than I would say probably most other years. Which is a shame. It kind of feels that way every year, like more and more so. Used to be able to compete with cheap teams in the past, not so much anymore. Quite a few Travellos I could have gone for. I could have. This opponent is, for what it's worth, we're playing the same formation. They're doing significantly better with possession than I am. This is... yeah, they've got 58, which is probably more possession I've had against me than I've had in maybe a couple years in this game, honestly. Nobody plays like this opponent, and I'm trying to play at least somewhat decent FIFA in response to them also playing decent. They've spammed one or two things, but beyond that, it's been a pretty decent game. I have also spammed one or two things that have not been perfect, but I'm trying to play a somewhat decent idea of a game. That's gotta be offside. Yeah, no way. Nice Hamsich. That's not where the space is opening up. Okay. Yeah, there's no movement being made there. Oh well. Game is the most pay to win it's ever been. It is. No question about it. Which is doubly a shame because pack weight is the worst it's ever been, I think. Plus just the cards we have, it's absolutely nobody mid-tier. Either players are way too good or they're released way under the curve, over the curve or under the curve. So that wasn't it. We're going to try this one. Rafinha is out and Dybala is in. We'll do box to box. Playmaker. And fans, shadow, box to box. Activate that one, we'll go. Okay. Try to be good at the game. It's frustrating though, losing to a meta team rather than a good opponent. Entirely agree. This game has moved way too far along the path of just, you know, score really undeserved, crappy opportunities rather than actually work for your goals. The one commenter said a lot of Trivela opportunities. I did have. I'm trying not to play that way. I probably should just to get these games over with because you've got 15 wins you have to get. But I'm playing this for content and for enjoyment a little bit more so than for rewards. If you're just doing it on your own and you just want to do Trivelas, like that's fine. People have a limited time to play this game and all that stuff, obviously. I have some limited time, but I'm also doing this for trying to create something that's a little bit prettier to watch than just kind of spamming Trivelas. Hopefully. It's really hard to do that this year, but I'm trying. D3 cannot imagine anything worse than being promoted every passes. I know of some people who are staying in lower divisions on purpose to try and deal with that kind of thing. Capacity actually usable. Part of the problem with everyone using the same team is just chemistry. It's so hard to get players in your team. Oh dear. Thank you. Okay, I don't know if this formation's gonna be the one either. Yeah, that's just an L1 speed boost. Spam attempt. Got good space here with Dybala, and there. Oh, what a slide tackle, though. Okay. Look at that. All the attacking options ahead of you, and people in this division just rather sprint and hope things work. Yep. Nice ball. The ball was deeper than it... I cannot believe a defender is able to turn quicker than I am. That makes no sense to me. What a ball, Dybala. Ah, the first touch though. Oh, rebounds. Yeah, fair. Yeah. Okay. People are relying on SBC to get a somewhat meta team, and there's just been like 3 decent SBCs. This Garcia is great. Thuram is, or the 2 Thurams are okay. Okay. But beyond that, everyone else is overpriced or just not that good of a card, honestly. Alright. Good. He is going to have to patch this because there's just nowhere to go when the opponent's line is spamming offside trap all the time. Good Rolfo. That works. It's green timed and everything. Okay, game. And I'm trying to defend exclusively in that direction because I know what's coming. And it doesn't let me. And that's out of bounds. Look at this. Look at who I'm playing. But I can't score my opportunity. Like, my chip was easier than their volley. First time pass, man. If it registers, I'm in there. Look at this nonsense. This is such bad play. That one works. Like that you want to play the game. People play like Pokemon Collection. Yeah, I do not care about the card like I want the cards that I want, but dribbling is the most important stat to me. And as long as I've got some decent dribblers, then I don't need the absolute, like, I don't even want the Mbappes and the Viniciuses because they're not the best dribblers in the game anyway. It doesn't let me contest that, but okay. Saying a Div 1 on purpose, went to Elite by mistake. You can't get out of Elite either. There's no demotion, is there? You're just stuck. Hassle of playing in it is not worth the rewards. And you've got to wait, what, 3 weeks until it resets and hopefully they put you back down? What a game. Don't think there's been a FIFA where if you can't player switch confidently. We haven't had good player switching for a while either. You just kind of suck. I have other complaints with the game, but player switching is definitely up there as one of the bigger. It's like so many limitations in this game being skill-based. Yeah, it was to the wrong guy. Alright. Thank you, Nico. Look at this pressure. What am I supposed to do there? Green time chip well wide, yeah. And spamming the offside trap. What? I looked away because they never miss throws. Where did that go? I can't get that. It's the spammed finesse shot. Thank you, Koble. What is happening here? Okay. Sure game. Look at what you did. Look at what you gotta do in this game. Look, that goes in. The chip doesn't. You just gotta do Travellos to finish. There's no other way for the ball to go in the net. Come on, I'm defending specifically that. So slow, and then I get the ball back. Oh, he's really offside there with that much open space. No problem heading out from corners. They've got no power. I've had problem defending corners too. You can see me move Odegaard specifically there. We're gonna watch that back. This is the low defending stat, but like I'm trying to go specifically there and just get unlucky. He gets bodied instead. I've tried experimenting with defending on corners with, instead of holding the square button to clear, pressing circle, and I don't actually feel like it's better. I've just resorted back to using the square button and just full powering it. I hold the button the whole way this year. So I guess that's, from the two things I've tried, I'd recommend just holding square as long as you can. Slide tackle plus. Thank you. What is happening? This is not what I'm asking for. Good, Leo. What? I was gonna say. Yeah, goalie movement. And just the spamming pace there. That should be nope, wrong guy, but it works. Okay. He did an extra emphasis touch there that I have not seen really happen yet this year. Oh, I swear I got the ball there too. I swear I got the ball. That seemed like an intentional miss. If it was, thank you, opponent. Okay. Yes, and power shots are partially an underrated way to score, but they are just so effective. Man, I'm defending specifically. I'm literally in that area. What do you want from me there, game? Wrong guy. What am I doing wrong? I've played this game for 12 years and never had aiming issues on that. Explain to me, yeah? Okay, I'm getting tired of this. L2, R2 circle. That, I've never held L2, R2 to clear out on corners. Game. I get fouled trying to pass it, but it actually works out for me. Oh, we love the attacking AI in this game. Once again, literally defending specifically that, but whatever. That's offside, but what is happening? Okay. Ah, the heaviness, man. There's just nothing to do. Thank you, Francisco. But it's just a spammed through ball. Like, I don't really deserve to score that one. I just timed my run well enough. No. Okay. Thank you, Kimmich. Oh, okay. Alright. Thank you. How unlucky. And right by me. Good. Wrong guy. Just gonna kind of spam that and hope that works, and somehow Odegaard is almost as fast as Kyle Walker. That's interesting. Wow. It's right by me, game. Okay. Thank you. Can't switch. That bounces off of me. Love you too, game. Oh dear. Wait. Huh? You see that, chat? So I hold to clear it here, and he does what? Like, I pressed to clear it here, and instead he decides to run off to the right side of the ball. Lest we not mention, this is Alex Morgan with just the most perfect slide tackle I've ever seen. Yeah, I use, that was R1 in square for the receptacle, because it's an aimed, yeah, I guess, precision pass. Just because I wanted to put it upfield, and I think with square it's just kind of more automatic. Okay, so that formation wasn't any better for me. Not this one. We're doing Ridiculous tackle. Tell me about it. Alex Morgan, by the way. What do I want to do? Because neither of the two formations are working. I want to do... this one. I'll try. You're going back to advanced. That's alright. That's alright. I don't know why it puts my players in the wrong positions in every other formation, but... Messi, nope. Here. But then I want... that one. Just get much more patient, but when you try to hold possession, you just mess up, start forcing it again. Messi false 9, take it back to 2012. That is what the eventual goal would be. Messi does not, believe it or not, Messi does not have false 9 plus. So his positioning there isn't as great. Don't even get me started on the roll plus system, what a mess. 4-5-1, theoretically, but I like having these. I like having this single CDM, but then that would, I guess you just do a 4-1-4-1. But I also just, I like 4-3-3s because they're what I watch most of the time in real life. I guess maybe they're not quite as popular these days necessarily, but like when I was growing up, any Barcelona team, any... Ooh. Oh, he's just so heavy. Any team I'd really watch was a 4-3-3, so I guess I like replicating that playstyle. Lucky. How do I not get that? Hello, Killian. He's just faster. There's no defending that. He's just faster. Whatever game. Why is he moving willingly behind the other player? Give me that, come on. He doesn't even contest. When I press the button to make the guy go in the air, I would like if he'd go in the air for me, please. Okay. Don't worry about it, chat. We're fine. That was an awful goal. Nah, not with the two center backs there. That was the wrong skill move. Yeah, don't know ball, you're right. I mean, false 9 Messi was best player of all time, right? Okay, once again, just... that was a little L1 there. Franciscoli's got pretty low balance, so he's not the best at it, but he's got great finishing. All you need to do was open up enough space there anyway. Oh, and to the chatter who said, take away about being patient. That's partially, if you want to rely heavily on dribbling, then yes, like, as I'm just not able to in these games. Odegaard back, good ball through. Like, technically my best form of attack, if I'm going to do it right. My best form of attack is being really, really slow and just waiting for the opponent's except I can't complete passes now, I guess. Being really slow and waiting for the opponent to pull their players out of position for me. Like, by lingering all that time in the midfield, now I've got space ahead. Odegaard. If I linger here too, I should open up a gap. So yeah, like, you can be this patient. And it is the most effective and technically how I want to play, but also... I don't know, either I don't have the right players for it right now, or just not quite talented enough at creating all of my chances just through dribbling, so I've got to go a little faster sometimes. Last year I did dribbling only pretty much for all of my offense. This year it's just too heavy. Maybe once you get the right players or something, but like it feels like there's significant input lag on every input here, you know what I mean? I literally moved specifically backwards, and it just, like, moved me away from the ball because I'm manually controlling him. Oh, what a disappointment. Yeah, VVD steps up entirely AI-based. Okay. Thank you. Okay, yeah. Oh my god. Oh. The number of opportunities there that I should have gotten the ball back on though, and I didn't. Okay. That's fine. Anyway, refuse to go any kind of 5 back, me too. I would not, I'll stop playing the game before I go 5 back. But again, I'm not too rewards focused, so if you're just doing like, if you need to hop on, get your 15 wins as quick as you can and get off, then like it's one thing, but again, I'm doing this for content. I want to put something out there that's a little more pretty, but respect for not doing the 5. It's what most people do. What's this opponent in? That was a 4-2-3-1. 4-2-3-1 wide, I think. Yeah. Maybe that's a 4-1-4-1. I don't know. But pass and pass, but that doesn't work all the time. Feels like your bots don't move to space. The attacking AI is garbage, and they said they fixed it, and they didn't. What a shame. What an absolute disappointment. I was hoping that because the attacking AI was supposed to fix Shadow Striker and Inside Forward, which were the two that I was, like, 2 positions I want to have in basically any information I'm interested in. And it really just didn't help at all. So, thanks, EA. It's just spammy pass. Messi being number 7 just feels so wrong. I have to swap the kit numbers after this one. Give me that. Yeah, I don't think I had anything else I could do there. Okay. Give me that. Nope, I can't play that, I guess. Like that, though. That's a power shot. Look at that, chat. Way more effective than any other shot I could have done there. He does have power shot minus, but... And it was green timed, but still. Should we do it again? It was red timed, it's still that good of a shot. I think your Poacher Plus Plus is playing Offside Sim. That's interesting. I have not tried Poacher Plus Plus. It is not... Yeah, he's gonna be that open, huh? It's not a Roll Plus I'm personally interested in. I haven't given it a go yet, but... He just makes a pass directly where I am and it works. Whatever. Thank you. That's lucky. Thank you. Okay, that's not a foul, I guess. And just dribble right at me. I'll always take that. No, I try to be risky. I'm there. Nice. EU servers? No, I am in NA servers. I know that my game would be a lot harder if I was in EU. That is something I try to keep in mind before I toot my horn too much. Okay. I need another possession build-up, because these are my most effective opportunities. I'm nowhere near as good if I'm just kind of spamming the ball forward. Oh, interesting. Okay. What are you meant to do? I defended that so well in so many situations and still just threw. Yeah, sure. Okay. Stay in bounds, game. Come on. Nope. That's really unlucky game. Okay. Thank you. Just gonna shoot. It's gonna... I'm upset. I can't deny that I'm upset right now. Thank you. Oh, no, 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 game. Oh, they're celebrating too. You defend it successfully, and you still get punished. I lost the game because the ball hit the post. A significantly higher opportunity chance. It's not even in the replay here. I mean, literally, you lose the game because of this. Hits the post on one end, this at the other. Like, this isn't even... Even after that, it doesn't deserve a goal. In no way, like, when... How many times do you see this pass made in real life? Schlotterbeck would just step up to this every time. And that touch taken inside of him. When I'm this close, he doesn't reach out to it. He, like... Gravity's away from the ball, man. I felt like it was better the first day or two with attacking AI. I think it did, for the most part. For the most part. The servers just also felt faster. I mean, it didn't seem like there was this much input lag every game, so... You remember how excited people were when this first came out? Everyone's like, oh, this is actually feels really different than FC24, and it could be an entirely new year. Maybe this is my year. Maybe this is like a good year for FIFA. And everyone was just like waiting for, you know, or everyone was like, let's give this game a fair chance. It could be a good one. Now look where we are. And this is the worst reviewed FIFA we've ever had. They put out a patch that was supposedly massive, and nobody can feel a difference. Those of you, you'd have no controller. Well, lucky me, I've never smashed a controller. I don't get angry a lot, which, again, I hope to be a good part of my content, you know. Kind of like the playstyle where I'm trying to be more build-up focused like this. Like the actual content should hopefully reflect some of like the personality I want to show with the gameplay. Thanks, Martin Odegaard. Yeah, I want to be calm and just non-stressful because I don't know. Honestly, I'm kind of tired of getting stressed from watching content creators. Yeah, almost got there. Thank you. Wrong side of him, though. Not my fault, game. You just aim it in the wrong spot. What do you want me to do? Okay, that works. That also works. Good ball. Of course he's offside. You do all of that and just don't get rewarded for it. Okay. I feel like I've defended this at multiple intervals, but the game doesn't reward you for that, so... I'll just go for that. It's gonna work, yeah. Just a spammed through ball. The defenders are so bad at gravitating to those. But it's not exactly a goal I feel good about scoring. Come on, man. Why don't you use your coins on meta players? Watch one of them old vids and had 600k. Having... I don't know, if I was a good trader, then it'd be fine. I should just invest the coins and make way more coins, but I have no idea about trading. Might be open, yeah. The first touch lets you down so much. So because I'm not good at trading, I just feel like every time I purchase somebody, I'm gonna lose coins. Because everybody's dropping, like Puteus is 600k now or whatever, but... Really, that's defended. You buy her and use her for a weekend league and then she goes down 100k, and then it's like... Well, 30% of the profit that I made from getting rewards with this player is just like... You also just end up losing. So I'd rather just, I guess, keep the coins there and buy somebody more exciting for me when they come out. Not saying I'm going to wait till Team of the Year, but like, I am thinking about eventually being able to pick up one of those cards, right? And like, Puteus would help because she's a good dribbler, but good Odegaard. My ability to use cards is pretty limited because I'm so dribbling, or at least in the past years, not so much this year, but because I'm so dribbling reliant, like I can only use really high dribbling cards. So most of the cards on the market are like... Just not ones I would really be interested in using anyway. Really? Thank you for making up for it, Kimmich. How do you defend that well? That's right through me. Good. I waited too long. Okay. Okay. He does that directly into me. You just spam a skill move at an opportunity and hope it works. Yeah, and he turns faster than I do. It's mine. I'm there. Come on. I'm not first owner now. Depends on where you buy him, that's also true. Rank 2 I normally get in champs. I've only been rank 2 this year. It's three weekends in a row of rank 2. Last year I almost only got rank 1, but you had one additional loss you could get, which I normally got, so I normally was 19-1, but I had a couple 19 of those where you just won all of them and then give away your last game. And I had a couple rank 2s and rank 3s along the way, but it was mostly rank 1. Can watch the trends of the cards first. Yeah, that's true. And that's something I'm not very good at. Fridays are bad at buying because everybody's buying for the weekend league. That's when demand is highest. I get that part. Rank 3 and up, you usually make back the coins. Got rank 3, made like 500k. Best time to buy cards after weekend league, yeah. Imagine getting that Hazard card as your hero. That was weird. It switches my player, man. What do you mean there? It's great build-up. Oh, okay. No. I deserve the ball back there, game. Come on. No, he stopped his run. Oh, game. I tried it. Give me that. Should be offside, yeah. Oof, that's rough. It's very rough. Thank you. I almost messed that up. Okay. Give me that. By the way, for what it's worth, I'm sorry the energy is a little bit down in the stream. It's Rivals, and this is a stress. I thought you could cancel out of that one. But I do think I recognize pretty much all of you as new viewers here. And I know a couple of you commented you were new from the... Give me that. Tutorial video. So I do thank you for checking out. It's been incredibly well received. It's now my second highest viewed video on the channel, and how did that get through? Second highest viewed video, and I've... Come on. Give me that. I feel like I'm defending a lot of these. Got a lot of positive feedback from it, which is... Honestly, can't say I was expecting. My average views are like 50 a video, you know? So I'd have one just jump all the way up to 1.3k, I think it is now, is exciting, and I don't know. I do appreciate everybody tuning in just from seeing my one silly little video. And hopefully it was helpful there. Not able to demonstrate it much here because you just don't get much space in Rivals, but... I still do end up using pretty much one of them every attack here. Thank you, Kimmich. I do have a defending one I'm planning on releasing. It's going to be less... That was so heavy. It's going to be less reliant on the actual technique, you know, what buttons to press, because I don't really do anything complicated on defense. It's just kind of, you know, normal stand tackles and all of that. But it's going to be more conceptual what I'm trying to do, what I'm accomplishing on defense, what situations I'm looking for. What a shot. Clunk. Yeah, a little more complicated than that, but that's the idea. That should be coming out maybe Tuesday, I think. This would be the first victory of the day, which is not normally how rivals go for me. Normally these are a little bit easier. Interesting. Okay. Thank you, Gregor. That's an important catch, too. Oh, no. Alright, well. Thank you. Wow, this opponent got difficult to defend at the end here, huh? Just let me take a first touch game. Oh, no. That falls back to me. I'm sorry, opponent. Finally a win, though. What is that? 1 win, 2 draws, I think. Ah, I forgot the kit numbers again. Oops. Good, Joshua. He's offside now. Ah, come on. Interesting. I'm gonna say one of those has to fall back to me, right? Come on. Okay. Oh. Give me that, maybe? No. He gets held off by basically having a pick set against him. None of these player switches are going where I want. That's a great game. Nice touch, Odegaard. It's just too heavy to turn. Yep. Thank you. Good handshake. Ah, the first touch just ruined it. That was well defended, I have to be honest. I thought I defended that though. Thank you. Try your best to replicate the player style. You have tactics videos? Not yet, I don't think. Actually, I might, but they're going to be a week or two old now. They're still pretty close to accurate, and I moved the goalie up there too. I don't know what's going on here. Game, wait. Okay. No. Thank you. Good. Did you see that touch? Messi has never taken a touch that bad ever in real life. Man! 2 successful defensive interactions, and neither of them fall back for me. What do you want from me, game? Gonna lose that too. Good ball. Except I'm much slower than him, apparently. He's getting held back there. That's strange. Yeah, Messi does stay wide. That's what I'm really confused about right now, too. Okay. Mm-hmm. I don't have anything else there to do. But no, you're right. I mean, I just hate how wide the wingers are. First touch plus, and just VVD stabs it away like that. That megs me. I love you too, game. It's offside at least. I'm Cam with 1 cam. He's really good. Hopefully people don't find out. He is really good for me. It just Not positionally, he just likes staying way out wide there. Thank you, Ta. Get punished for that, man. PVD is too good, man. Got wide with him. You have to go past the same guy 8 times. Yeah, he's best when he's able to make a pass, honestly, more than anything else. Or just link up the play. You know, first time passes, a little dribble here, and then just lay it off to somebody else. Then I'll make a run for you and take a shot. Oops. Hello, microphone. We're doing attacking wingbacks instead of false back. I want to see if that just pushes the wingers inside more. Completely undeserved, but alright. Good. I'm not gonna say anything. That's not where I'm going, and you're just gonna do that. She hesitates. For no reason. Okay. Problem with this is I can barely play out of the press. That's lucky. Game. It's gonna be offside, isn't he? Are you actually kidding me? Are you actually serious? Done, man. I don't know what you want from me. It should be 2-2 right now. Screw you, EA. It's just not, like, they market this as a competitive video game, you know? It's just not. Game, I'm tired that because the opponent has a pressure tactic, my first touches are worse. I'm tired of this. Good Dybala. Why is Rafinha just further away than you would ever imagine? Game. Oh my god. Come on. Uh-huh. I'm on short passing too, game. I'm sorry, excuse me for not knowing that Alex Morgan was one of the best defenders in the game. Screw this. God, It's behind him for no reason. Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm in my mid-20s, for what it's worth. Every shot the opponent has in. Every shot, man. Such a dominant game and just nothing, man. So you have to, yeah. That means starting as, I'm gonna do a 4-2-3-1, which is the one other formation I've been good at in FIFA. And then short passing. Oh wait, I have to rename it. So I'm not gonna be able to find it in game. Well, I guess I can, but I'm gonna try Messi false 9, even though he doesn't have plus on it. Works good in cam, so I don't see why not. He's, I mean, positionally, they're a little bit limited when they don't have the plus. But beyond that, like, his tech plus is still pretty good. He's surprisingly strong on the ball, if I'm honest. His passing is still great. And, again, he can't really, like, blow by or beat players necessarily, but his ability to hold on to the ball is still really good, too. You hate FC25. Honestly, I have to agree. If it weren't for trying to build a community here, then I wouldn't really be playing this game, I'll be honest. Okay, this is... why is it R9? Okay. Thank you. Well, somehow it broke entirely and didn't do what I wanted it to, so I guess we're just gonna have to pause and redo all of that again. Thank you, EA. No understanding of why that happened, but sure. I defended that, but whatever. I also defended that, thank you, game. Excuse me. Yeah, fair. Good, Come right by me. There we go. Can you do something other than get the ball to R9? It'd be great, thank you. Like, you just know it's going to R9. I'm kicking this out. That's not out of bounds, is it? No. Thank you, Kimmich. Should be an opening now. Good ball down. Ah, he's just too heavy in the turns still. Come on, Leo. Whoa, that's really unlucky. Should be open, actually. I'm just gonna... Hampus, you saw how many opportunities I had last game that didn't go in, right? So how come my first time shot on his weak foot on this opportunity flies in, but all the ones I had last game didn't? What do you actually mean, game? Shadow Striker, Playmaker, Deep Lying. I'm gonna have to pause again. I'm sorry, opponent. Can't qualify for the weekend league. Doesn't let me pause again. Thank you, game. I've had somebody else talk to me that is normally like a Div 2 player in past FIFAs that also can't really qualify this year. So it is just... It's a slog. Not to mention they made it harder this year than ever. Game, how? Like, for what it's worth, I've basically never ever lost games in qualifying before, and I've lost a couple this year. I'll accept that, I guess. I'm sorry, did it not change anything? Did it not change a single thing? I'm very confused. I'm very confused. Let me play... Is it the other one? Is it this one? I'm just gonna hit that. That's okay. Across your YouTube channel, just wanted to say content-wise, the video you put out about the LT and LB Xbox was quite helpful. Coaching I have done only with one other person, and it's been this year, so I would say I'm new to it. Nope. Something I'm somewhat curious in, but again, kind of new, so I can't guarantee how good of a coach I'd be. Oh, look at this. Okay, opponent, whatever. I guess if that's what makes you happy in life. Also depends on what you're trying to accomplish. But if it was something you'd want to discuss, I should have my Discord link in the description? Actually, I'm not sure if I do. Even with this formation, there's still just... I mean, this doesn't solve the issue. I've still just got nowhere to go. At least I scored. I'm gonna go attacking with this too. Thank you, Kimmich. Yeah, it's overhit. It's fine. Yeah, it's poor. Thank you, Leo. Just to go away. Give and go? Not quite. Go ahead, Leo. Everything's so emphasized. You know they're just gonna spam that. You know that's all. Chat, imagine having literally R9 And the best you can do is a fake at L1 sprint boost and an attempted L1 sprint boost. That's all you can do with them. And having one player out of position in their natural default ones hinders you. The... where did I put this? Does that do what I want? No, come on. That also doesn't pop up. Huh. What's going on with the link? Okay, let me try to finish this game out and I'll try to figure whatever problem is with that out. Give me that. Okay. Ah, the R9 spam, man. That's, I suppose, my fault. Anyway. No, game. Okay, yes, game. Okay. Good, Williams. Oh. Sheesh, she'll just make that run for you, huh? That earns you a corner. Fine, you were just wondering how much you charge per hour, however you structure it. Curious, you're in Canada, assuming I am in the States. I would not know the... What game is that touch? I would not know the Canada conversion, but... Okay. Alright, that was literally successfully defended, but thanks, game. I once again successfully defended, but whatever. Also should have been defended. What is happening? That link works? Okay, glad to hear. Okay. That's to the wrong guy. Okay, thanks, Sam. That's just a link to the server, but from there you can find my actual Discord and just reach out to me. Game, come on. Give me that. I'm so tired. You should be able to defend somebody who's exclusively spamming the ball to one player, but that's just not how this game works. I'm gonna get punished for that. Okay. Why are my wide meds still just too wide? He's offside. That's so disappointing. Because that was a really good move. Gonna get punished for that. This formation defends really bad. That's what I'm not happy about with it. Let me switch player. Game. No. Oh my god. Come on. What a ball through. How does it register that as a heavy touch? Come on now. Down. Just gonna have to hit that, and yep, don't get as lucky as the opponent. Give me that, please. Nope, he won't turn. Game, what on earth, man? Okay. Man. Recap the video. The L1 is better performing in which situations? The L1 is better when you need possession of it. You need a more controlled cut in. The L2R2 is... There's just no offense in this game. He won't go. Come on. Make the run, man. That's fine. L2R2 is more explosive if you need to get past somebody, so I will explain in just a second after this. That actually turned into a win. I cannot believe it. Oh, really had to concentrate there. Okay, let me hop into the same moments thing I was in before. What a victory. Completely undeserved for what it's worth. But what a victory. Excuse me. Moments. Let me take a break. I'm not meaning to be angry right now. I'm stressed with this game. New attacking wing back next game. Try the same thing otherwise though. And then this needs to be named... Pretty sick team, just trying to have fun, enjoy the dribbling, and not try to get so mad at the game because it's really crap. It is just the worst game they ever put out. I'm in agreement with that. Not really a fan of playing it, but I do like having the community of people coming around and chatting. So you're trying to take advantage of, you know, a high quality team that you've got. So if I'm in a situation like this, normally it's L1. You saw how effective that was, like on the quick turn. Think about it like that. If you're on the wing, a lot of the time I'm doing L1 here, because you get in this situation a lot, right? If you've got a wide player, then you're like here and you want to cut back around the opponent. That's all L1 every time. L1. I never do L2 R2 here. So that in comparison with the normal left stick, if I just tried to do the normal left stick, you see it took him like a longer time to cut inside of him there. And then it's just not controlled. Like I'm not moving as fast. I'm not stepping into as fast as a walking pace afterwards. There's the L1. There's a much quicker cut. So if you're cutting like by somebody, but not past somebody, just kind of possession-wise, trying to hold on to the ball inside of them, but not past, that's when I would do L1. So again, any situation pretty much on the wing, if you're not moving past the opponent, where you're just cutting back inside, all L1 here. Oh, except I tapped it at the wrong time there, actually. Give me that. L1 there. Oh. Yeah, and again, like sometimes that one was actually just heavy. I performed it right, but it's not perfect. This game's still heavy at times, but L1 there too. Like, that was L1 both times to get around him. However, in this situation, normally... Okay, the one guy didn't move to me. If I'm moving at them, then normally it's L2, R2. I can't really generate a good situation for it here. No, not where I meant to pass that. Gave me the ball. Like that would be L2, R2. Didn't quite do it right there. I'm not getting the timing right on it. Actually, hold on. Come on. I know what I'm doing, right? Oh, apparently not. Interesting. I can't get it to work right now. This is something I've used in most of my matches with good effect, but right now I'm just not pulling off for me. If it's more aggressive, the idea behind the L2R2 for what worked in the past, even if I'm not really getting it today, is just if you actually want to get by somebody, so in a... Nope, not who I meant that to. When I'm being the aggressive one, then like I want to get past the center back and go shoot, then I do L2R2. But if I'm just trying to hold on to the ball and get myself in a good position without necessarily getting past the opponent, then it'd be L1. But like here, I'm trying to sprint past. L2R2 is a little bit faster. It's more explosive. Which angles are best for cutting? It's this specific 90 degree. That's another good way. Actually, I didn't think of it that way. That's another good way to think of it. If you're like... If you're going straight back, if it's 180 degrees like this, then it's L1. If you're doing 90 degrees like that, then I do L1. Actually, anything... Let me explain it this way, once I get the ball back. You know how I'm saying, like, if I'm face up with the opponent, I would not do L1 if I'm trying to, like, get past them. Like that. Except they're still not doing it right for me. And I just got dribbled by the AI. Come on. Give me that. If it's anything more than like a 40-degree angle, I would say L1. If it's less than a 40-degree angle, L2, R2. You can think of it that way. If I'm just doing like these little shifts to try and get past somebody. Yeah. So you also can hold them. You can hold them better than you can hold the L1, but like that one, that's where I would do L2, R2. I'm just, like, my end goal is behind the opponent. Whereas in this next dribble, my end goal is just beside them. Oh, he took a heavy touch on the one step before. If you're trying to get past the opponent, L2, R2. If you're trying to get beside them, L1, if that makes sense. When you're going at him straight, yeah. Side-to-side possession, quick turn L1. When you're being the aggressive one and trying to go at him, like when you're face up, trying to get past, then I do L2, R2. If you're more to the side and not really able to get past them, then it's L1, like this one there. I find it leads into sprinting better too, so if you do like that into a sprint. The L1 I find a lot harder to sprint out of. Like that time it worked, but I had to have the right space for it. Hopefully that helps. I'll be trying to put out a couple more tutorials as well. I do a more general, like, attacking one coming up soon. So I'll try to have more concrete examples and a little bit more of a talk of how to integrate these in with skill moves as well. It's faster on the sprint, so if you're doing the sprint boost, then it's the L1, but when you're doing like that quick touch and then not doing an L1 sprint but doing a normal sprint after, I think harder to control, probably the right word, yeah. What if I try to Binya in, although that drops his chem? No. More pace, less shooting, same passing, more dribbling. I'll give her a try. Which means I have to do a... I think I do this. That took me way too long to figure out what I was doing. Okay, and then this one is just swapping them around. Except it moved them here. What on earth, game? Team management. Yes. Okay, it should be fine. What skill move? So I'll be doing a skill move tutorial too. I can do a quick overview, which is back here. I'm going to do it in a similar overview. We'll have possession skill moves and beating your opponent's skill moves. So you can kind of think of some of the skill moves as similar to L1 and some of the skill moves as similar to L2R2. L1 dribbling, you're transitioning back to jog. You're not always... Yes, most of the time with L1, it's back to just normal movement. So when I make this cut, I'm not pressing R2 at all. There's no sprint. I'm just kind of moving back into a walk. Skill moves, so I'm going to start with that. The L1 type. Nope. Cameron. So that one I really like. This is L1, and then when if I'm moving up like this, it's right and left, or left and right, depending on which way you want to go. Once again, kind of similar to that L1 skill move if you just want to hold on to the ball, not necessarily get past somebody, but it's really good at holding on to possession. It's technically a slow skill move, but it's just a great way to cut inside and hold on to the ball. It's really possession based. I use that in most situations out wide there. It is like my most used skill move probably. I do this one. Nope. Restart. L1 Burba spin? Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, that's one of the most powerful skills. No question about it. One of the best skills this year. I like this one. Hello. Mostly because it's one that people don't see a lot, so they're not really good at defending it, but similar kind of thing, but you cut back a little bit further against the opponent, like that. Yeah. I really like the directional nutmegs. Okay, first of all, so this one is holding L1 and then back against the direction your opponent or your player's going, and then to the side. So this would be up and then left. This would be left and then up. It's both the skill moves so far have been 4-star skill moves. The directional nutmeg I really like, of also cutting by somebody. It's a little bit slow, but if you just get the ball past them, then you're really well set up. Okay, so the one directional nutmeg is L1 R1 to the side. Not that one, this one. I'm also a fan of L1 R1 diagonally back, which is this. You've got your Elasticos, which are pretty good, and your Magita cancels, which are still really good. But those, and then just kind of basic fake shots and ball rolls and body feints are what I use for like possession based out here, you know. If you're more aggressive, then the L1 heel to heel is one of the best skill moves. You want to get past somebody, there you go. Now you're past them. It's just L1 and then forward back. And so you get like such a speed boost out of it too. The tricks or fake shots are really good, of course. Here have been really one of the really popular ones. Roulettes are really good for getting past somebody still too. Yeah, unless you get slide tackled. And I like, for more, a little bit showboaty ones, I really like the L2 and then hold nothing, just fake shot. Like this kind of stop. It sets you up really well to not come to a dead stop, still keep moving, but like kind of fake coming to a dead stop and then just take a good touch out of it. And then if you hold L1 and do the roulette move, you get this one, which I really like. As a lower star skill move, I kind of like the L2, and then like left and right for the big exaggerated step over. Hazard, you're really curious about, do you think the slow dribble is meta? Good to do. I haven't tried the L2 R1 yet this year. No, let me go back into a game. R1 dribbling is pretty good. A lot of people don't like it. I like it more than last year, but I didn't use it much last year. It's easier to take like touches out of, like turn with it this year. Whereas last year was just kind of another word to sprint, you know? L2 R1. It's kind of a shield dribble, so if you're surrounded and need to get out of a tight situation, I think that's when you'd use that one. But it's hard to get past players with it. He's still having kind of lumbering touches. Oh, and Rafinha's really bad. Okay, so you do need Tech Plus to do that. If you know the opponent's about to like make a tackle or about to come try to body you, then like that's a good way to shield actually. I like that better than just normal L2, but I don't think it's the most effective method or anything now. Back to the L1, how long of a tap do you do? I don't think about it in terms of seconds, I think about it in terms of once I see the touch being made. Come on. So it's kind of like, I'll press it, and I see him make the first touch and I'll let go. I guess when I say tap, it's holding for maybe a second and a half. It's probably not longer unless your player just doesn't register the touch. The problem with tapping it is you're going to send your players on runs. Because it just registers as the cue a run thing. I wonder if there's a way to put that on a different button. But yeah, normally it's like hold for however long you need until the touch is made. It honestly doesn't feel that much better with a Trickster Plus player. Actually, maybe. Maybe it does. Maybe it actually does. But still not while holding it. Just kind of... Yeah, you get these weird interactions if you're holding it. It's only good for cutting around. Oh, look how effective that was, though. You see how she still held on to possession there? And there. Sheesh. Okay, maybe Trickster Plus is the way to go. We'll have to try that out. Trickster Plus was my favorite thing last year, but I tested it at the beginning of this year and I didn't think it actually was as effective this year as last year. It was my favorite playstyle plus last year. I used Trickster Plus on 5 players in my final team. It is not just the flashy showboaty stuff. Trickster Plus will also improve significantly more agile when strafe dribbling. Strafe dribble is the L1. Crucial help, thank you. Okay. Glad to hear. I might just clip that and also upload it, so people get maybe a little bit more of an in-depth, you know, addition onto the tutorial I made the other day. One more time to make sure everything is what I want there. Yes, let's go. Gonna try another game here. Trickster Plus did give you the flick ups and all of that, which were fun, and I used maybe like once a game last year, or you know, in the really easy matches when you could showboat. Again, fun, but there's so many things to learn in this game. It's like, okay, you want me to learn the Trickster Plus skill moves and all the new passing things we have, and every playstyle plus, and roll pluses this year, and whatever. Like, there's 5 different dribbling methods to learn. It's just hard, but yeah, despite barely using any of the Trickster Plus flick-ups, all of that, Trickster Plus with the L1 was what I used by far more than anything else. I have an end of the year montage if you want to check that out. It was basically all L1 and then skill moves. Press Proven plus Neymar with the 1 Evo. And a couple other Evos that had the playstyle. That's really lucky for me. It's still mine. Aw, close, really close. What a shame. Good, Kimmich. Oh, it's a foul, never mind. I don't know what's happening in this one. What do you mean I get a yellow card game? I'm just, like, I perform a successful defensive action and then you punish me for it. You feel like you're falling behind because there's just too much stuff, yeah. Playing this game is a full-time job. I mean, if you want to do Rivals and Weekend League and get all your rush games done. Nice. Yeah, it's lucky. It's also lucky. No, how does that not get through? Thank you, Jonathan. Okay, what's going to be my way through this game? Hey, it's just down the wing. What else would the answer be? No, to Dybala. Game. Thank you, Garcia. Good. Okay. Whatever's happening here. Oh, that's a little unlucky. Thank you, Garcia. Okay. How did that work, game? How did I end up not making the opponent? Sheesh, man. That's a foul, yeah. I think that's a goal. No, it's off the line. Thank you. No, what do you mean he just stabs his foot at it and misses? Good, Rolfo. Come on, this has to be something. Or not. Oh. I can't get it going in this one. Nice. Okay. Hmm. All right. Thank you. Ah, that was meant for Franciscoli. It didn't pass to the right guy. There's no offense in this one. I've just got nothing going on. Funny thing will be if I take attacking wingback off the fullbacks and my team gets more attacking. I'm dominating this game, like in every way, but it's just can't generate that one offensive chance. Beautiful Paolo. Yeah. I defended so well again. I defended so well. Okay, you gave me that at least. Yeah, they needed to be in the air if I'm gonna try spamming that pass forward. Oh, come on, man. Good, Wilfo. Okay. So close to working and then just fails right at the last. I feel like I defended that, but whatever. Rebounds, man. Okay. Whatever, dude. Okay. Good ball. What do you mean I don't win that? Thank you, Williams. Good, Wilfo. Oh my god. I feel like I defended that, but whatever. Should be offside. Oops. What an awful game this has been. So this isn't the solution either. There's not enough offense. Oh, well, if you're gonna give me that, I'll take it. Oh, man. What a disappointment that would have been. That works. Game, I'm literally on attacking. And Rafinha runs straight back to the halfway line. It's the one way to score this year. Just win the ball back in your opponent's half. Oh dear. Thank you. Which Dave? This is Elite Division. Oh, come on in there. I won't be streaming for too much longer, but I think we'll do at least one more, if not two. Do false back instead. And leave it there. What am I at now? I'm 804. I'm barely over even. 800 is what you start at, and then you gain 15-ish points per game. It's just the MMR. That's not a rewards base or anything. It doesn't matter how high up you get. Hope your night's going well. My night started really stressful playing this game, but the last couple games have gone a little better for me at least. You know, that HNS is really close to my HZS. I got a little spooked for a moment. Okay. Would prefer to keep the ball in bounds, but, you know, it is what it is. Come on. There we go. Thank you, Garcia. Good ball. Interesting. That's a corner somehow. Oh well, I can't move. Why can't I move? Oh, Debini's gonna win off a corner. Might never see that again. Interesting. Worked myself into a bit of a pickle there. Well done, Kimmich. Darn. Oh, what a shame that is. Thank you, Nico. Big block there. Nice. That works. Yeah, it also works. Ooh, interesting. Good, Williams. The goalie movement screwed me. That's really unfortunate. Thank you. Oh, he's muscled off there. Give me that. How does it register that to the wrong guy? Nice way to play out of that. Okay. Wow, how many bounces game? How many? Okay. Fine. I guess. Bye. For no reason, move my players out of position. That is great, game. Because they're starting wrong here. What is going on with this game, man? It just moves people around at random. Why can't they just be where I want them to be? Okay, but they're right this time. Why? I can't have them where I want them? That time it worked. For no reason. There was nothing different about that one.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis. Alongside me is Stuart Robson.
Then we have to do that.
Coming right up. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. And the line-up for the home team.
That works for me.
Between the posts, Jonathan Tah plays alongside Nico Schlotterbeck in central defence. And leading the line today is Paulo Dybala.
That also works for me, I guess, in the end. That also works for me. Okay. Oh, it's saved. I need to put more power in that. Nico Schlotterbeck hits the crossbar. Love you too, game. Thank you, Gregor. What a save. Interesting. Good, good Debinha. Way to get out of that. Yeah, just a heavy touch. Thought he was gonna take it first time. Thank you, Dybala. I'll take that. It's just a goal off a throw-in, but I'll take it. Nice ball. Have to, yep. Good, Francescoli. Thank you, Garcia. Although, okay. What? Good. Ah, it's unlucky. That's also really unlucky. That's also unlucky. Thank you, Nico. Ah, I might have had time to take a first touch. I was hoping you would Trivell it. Thank you. Short corners are really effective. They're not if they know how to just switch their player and move to the one standing there, but okay. Thank you for moving the guy out of position. That was beautiful from Francescoli. What a surprise. And he doesn't register the ball roll, so it doesn't matter. That works. Just not attacking enough.
So the ball is moving again, and work to do for football friends in this second half.
Come on. Thank you.
Alex Garcia. Ronco. Garcia with it. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Couldn't hang on to it. It's a good pass. And he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
Nice, Franciscoli. I'll take that. I thought he'd be able to play that, genuinely. Good, Nico.
Davinia. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Thomas Brody.
Opponent just played their hand too early.
And given away.
Thank you. A panic touch, is that what I meant to do?
Oh, they've lost it.
God, I like Nico a lot as a defender, man.
Enzo Francescoli.
Ah,
Oh, good vision from Kessler.
that's fine.
Garcia. To take it away.
Oh, that's really unlucky.
Very quick thinking there. Francescoli. Garcia.
Nice.
Maybe room here for the counter-attack.
Good. Unbelievable, but alright.
Davinia. You've got to savour such moments. Defensive play to be applauded. Kessler. Oh, that'll be a free kick. Brody. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle.
There just was no defending that. Okay. Play so well and then just that.
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Di Lorenzo. Beautiful pass. Clear for danger. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Very effective pass. Interception amid impending danger.
Just doesn't register. on that one for no reason. Oh my god, game. Come on, we needed that goal. It's not pretty. It's very important for us, though. Oh, really close and lucky. Good. Oh, it's wide, man. Oh, it's so stressful. Okay. Okay. Big wins. Very, very narrow margins, but big wins. Feel like I have a pending friend request after every game. Yeah, honestly, I think I've had 3 tonight. Maybe half the games, but you're right. It feels that way. No toxic intent at all. I'm sure, none whatsoever. What am I doing wrong? Like, yeah, I scored an over-the-top through ball in that game because you pulled your center back out, and there was no other way to get that to that area. I'm not spamming long ball plus. I don't have Bruno Fernandes or Patrick Guijarro. I'm not spamming long shot Travellos. I don't have a finesse plus player. I'm not doing a 4-4-2. I'm not doing a 5-back. Like, I'm trying decent formations. Yeah, I do some, like, I'm sure it's really annoying to play against me because I hold on to the ball really well and I'm really press resistant and I'm pretty good at dribbling and I'm doing some decent passes. But I'm not doing the same thing every attack. It's not the same through ball to the same player. That's, like, you know how annoying it is when they just do one attack every single, like, move? Like, what about me is so frustrating to all of you?
About coaches and their methods. It's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out? Who will affect the game? And who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Like, yeah, I had 60% possession in that game through no, like, specific intention to. Every single attack you had, you just gave it right back to me immediately. Like, every attack you had was a counter, and you never built up ones. He's offside. Why is he lingering? Good, I stepped in front. Thank you, game. Nice, Paolo. We'll take that space. That's really unlucky, actually. Thank you, Garcia. What a step that, well, he does have intercept plus, I suppose. What a ball out, though. I defended that game. Thank you. Super fair play, honestly defendable. Agree, don't do much ratty. This game just drives everybody up the wall, I'm sure, yeah. It's just really fun. Like, what are they gonna say to me? Like, oh, you didn't deserve that? I mean, okay, but it's... Yeah. You're gonna say that to every opponent? I mean, I guess. Oh, just doesn't lead him enough. It's because she doesn't have incisive as the trait. That's really lucky, and it doesn't matter. Okay. Nice play there. I'll just have to go near post. It didn't work out how I wanted. Maybe been the most fair one out of the entire game through no fault of my own. Should have seen him in the space, yeah. No, that was entirely on the opponent just being aggressive at the end of the game, and I red timed it, and it's still, you know, like, okay, the rattiest thing I do is the short corners, right? I will admit that. At least I don't whip the ball into the box, but if you don't even think, like, the short corner thing is that much better than just crossing it in, whatever, like, fine. At least it's more defendable instead of just leaving it up to a 50-50 gamble, but I don't know why I registered that as a back pass to Coble. Good, Paolo. Worried about not having anybody in front of me, so we'll just go back. She's offside. I'm lucky. Williams did not turn at all like I expected. Cool. Thank you, Nico. Can't I turn? Good, Coble. Good. Really, really unfortunate on that one, if I'm honest. Good Ofo. Good ball down. Let's go for the overlap. Yeah, unlucky again. Thank you for that. It's because he's coming off the physical contact. He hits that so poor. Thank you. Yeah, not the ball you want. Oh, and I don't intercept that. Oh, what a shame. Okay. Thank you, Garcia. I don't have any way through. What do you mean? It doesn't lock on through that for me. Thank you, game. Good, I'll just turn back, actually. That's not who I wanted that to. I suppose that's my fault, but... Okay. I mean, whatever. The opponent's celebrating that because they think it's a good goal. It's not a good goal. It's the same as my corner, man. Like, I just didn't have a player there through no fault of my own, or whatever. Here's what it is. Back into the Sweatfest we go. Come on now. Thank you. I thought I successfully turned you there. I read that though. How did that go so inaccurate? Game what? Okay. That's fine. You want to pull the fullback that far out of position? Nice. I screwed that up. Couldn't think of something fast enough, and wow, what an interception. Good, It just misregisters that. What are you doing, game? Okay. Good, Rolfo. Good turn inside. Great move. just wow, I'm actually astounded that you're able to make a tackle there without it registering as a foul. It just doesn't register my skill move. Good, Garcia. Good, Kimmich. I'll take the corner. The free kick defensive AI is spooky. You are right. I would be in agreement with you there. I've scored 2 short corners. I've scored 2 short corners because that's the only way you can get behind the defensive line with enough space to shoot. I'm sorry, opponent. I mean, I'm trying to generate decent attacks. I just can't do anything. I had such, like, I had a lot of meta skill moves there, so there wasn't going to be like a pretty goal or anything. I mean, pretty for this game's standards. But I had such a nice move going, and it just had to be ruined by my players running into each other. Or whatever the heck happened there. Thank you. Garcia's in wide open space here. Never mind. The pass took a year to get to him. That's fine. Good, Kimmich. Ah. Good. I can't make that pass though. No, game. Just clear it. Okay. I'm so close, and yet you want to tell me that Saliba has greater agility than Rafinha? That's right behind me. No! Oh, game. Damn it. How? How does it just misregister it that much? It's bouncing now. And it registers on the inside of him instead of the outside. I had better opportunities, but I can't make that pass because he's just straying off in the wrong position, and that touch is so heavy, man. I absolutely could have gone and scored. So maybe can. Thank you for registering that as a foul. you're doing that short corners now. I thought they weren't as good this year. They're kind of worse and they're kind of better. You do not guaranteed get the opportunity every time. I mean, if somebody just takes their player and moves them in front of that, which is really close, it's pretty easy to defend it, then you just kind of have to stay over in the corner for as long as you can, kind of holding on to it. Hoping that gap eventually opens up. But I don't know why just doing that resets the players. But they're also kind of more effective because your players get into just stronger shooting position. It's the same as the free kick AI. They're not aggressive. Like, the AI will defend you a lot on their own sometimes, but instead it seems like they're more focused on running back to their correct positions rather than actually defending. Struggle so hard with attack some days that you've resorted to the 50-50 air balls. You can, like, I've got 2 Shadow Striker pluses, I've got a Playmaker plus, and I've got Rafinha, who's like a 300k untradeable card, who's pacey as all get out, and, like, got a decently strong attacking team. I'm trying to play really attacking football. I try to hold on to the ball and then generate chances, and you see how just there's nothing going forward for me. So it's the same. I'm just kind of like doing little give and goes, and eventually you just kind of have to spam a through ball and hope one of them works. Actually, he's open here. If the passing made any sense. Okay. He's offside. I'll keep playing though, it's fine. That feels really hard done by, actually. Good, Rolfo. Give me that. No game. Okay. What are you supposed to do to defend that? I mean, not my fault, man. I want to be, you know, professional about it and say, oh, here's what I could have done better. No, I mean, I defended that. No first touch ability for no reason, other than it just registers him as being under pressure. Piss off, man. Come on. Good. And then just so heavy for no reason. I hate that. I know what's happening the whole time. Still doesn't let me defend it. And that falls back to you. I also... Sheesh, man. Don't even want to say how much your team's worth, and often there's literally nothing going on. Agreed. God, I feel that. If literally just any of these players got into attacking positions, I'd be fine. But no, this is the only way to get forward, you know? Rafinha. Yeah. Yeah, so there's the downside of the short corner. That was way too spammy. It was my fault. Nice Kimmich. How on earth are you going to reward the opponent for getting that far out of position, man? Good. Good ball. Opponent defended it well. I couldn't think of any other options to go with there. Bounce it back. We love it. Good. Why does Dybala move so far backwards, man? That's right through me, though. Ah, that's not the variant I want. Come on. It's fine. Come on, Rafinha. No, that's such a good chance, man. And it's a pen because I'm spamming the same skill move. That's really lucky too. I just had to spam a skill move on the first touch. I didn't think it would give me a pen, but there was no taking an actual first touch on that one. FC24 looked like a good game in comparison in the final third. FC24 is the second worst game they've ever released. This is the worst. However, I could still just put players forward. Like, what I did last year, I played a false 9, and then I had both my fullbacks on overlap, and like my center mids got forward pretty well, so I had just so many players on offense. Was it the most meta formation? No, I was good enough to make it work, where I got rank 1 most weekends still. I know that not every player can do that, but you at least had players getting forward. Like, I cannot... Even when I put attacking wingback on the fullbacks here, they're not getting forward. There's no instruction. There's nothing I can change about the cams getting into the box. Like, there's just nothing. So you're just like, this whole game is me spamming through balls, and they're working because this opponent is really aggressive. I thought I defended that. Really aggressive on defense, but... That's offside. Like, other than just getting some... It's not where I wanted that pass to go. Other than just getting some through ball to work eventually, like, there's nothing else to do in this one. Like, there's no way through here either. Which I guess is fine, but... Yeah, that's almost really lucky. Also, to the other chatter, hey, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Maybe keeping yourself rivals free for the day. There. Like, there it is. That's the only offense. And he does the skill move too. Touches late because this game has heavy response time. Yeah. If he actually gets caught up to that easy, huh? The touch he takes, again, and not my fault, like the... Man. Oh, game. Like, I intercept the ball properly, very well, and then the touch he takes is just going to be too punishing because it's going to be too, or it was too heavy. So I get punished for making a proper defensive play. So I do appreciate that, EA. Once again, punished for making a defensive play. Okay, opponent. I didn't have anything else there. No, why? No, game. Oh, and it registers to the wrong guy. I can't believe that. That's just actual heartbreak. That's not who I wanted that to. Game, what's going on here? He's gonna be offside, isn't he? Yep. Game loves me. It's like the one bounce it gives me all game, and of course it's because he's offside. I don't actually know what I just switched. It ain't easy, man. It ain't easy. And yeah. Why celebrate? Why waste our valuable precious time, man? Yeah, I press L1. Okay, I'm over this. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Just want everyone to know, any skill-based game, any previous FIFA, I decimate this opponent. Any previous FIFA. Literally any of them. But because I won't play a 4-4-2, I don't have any offense. We're doing one more, and I'm going ultra focus for this. I've only got 50. There's 30 more points to go. I've been streaming for 3.5 hours, and it's Sunday night, which means at this rate, I'd have to stream for another 3.5 tomorrow, and another 3.5 on Tuesday to get rewards. I don't like the 4-4-2 conceptually because I like having depth in my formations. There's very few I will use based on my playstyle. Any formation that's flat, I probably won't use. If you look at my mouse here, like 4-4-2 is just 1, 2, 3. It's got 3 lines. 4-2-3-1 is 1, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes 5 if the center cam drops off, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The false 9 I really like because it creates just so many lines. 4-4-2 is so flat, there's no depth between your players, and then it makes it really hard to do the triangles that I really want. I like having pivots and like players to do little tiki-taka triangles, 1-2s off of. 4-4-2 is good for just getting down the wing and then doing a lot of through balls. Like it's pretty solid at just giving you that. Thank you. Whoever that was, thank you. 5-9. Okay, they're just doing this as like a way to spend their night. You should be able to see the drawing screen here, right? So pitch is that way, right? Okay, let's set up the defense first, because most people defend in a 4-4-2. That's what we've had in the past couple of years in FIFA. It's technically like that. This is a 2, 3, 5 shape, which Pep Guardiola really popularized. I mean, this is a very offensive 4-3-3 variant, but you think, you know, Dani Alves, Jordi Alba flanking over here. This can be Robertson. It's normally Salah. He doesn't cut inside as much, so like Trent is over here because he's a cut inside full or an inverted fullback instead. But you think like a lot of like Madrid have done something like this. This is Marcelo and this is Carvajal, or you know, a lot of 4-3-3s have done a shape like this. I like replicating something I've seen in real life, but the reason I like the depth is like having this pivot here means if I have the ball with this. If I have the ball with this guy, right, any pressure that the opposition has to put on me means they're actually dragging somebody out, and then that just gives, like, okay, this guy moves up to step there, whatever, then this guy just moves into that gap. And it's much easier to do that when you've got depth between your lines, rather than just, like, if this was one flat midfield. Because you think, like, this guy can make this run, and then you just do, like, that pass and that pass. Whereas if it's a flat line, this pass is more cut off. It's much easier to mark. I really value that, like, Busquets roll down here, you know? But then fullbacks out here attack, and you got, you know, your inside forwards, and then the center forward. I also value the center forward dropping off when this works in FIFA for the same reason. So they drop off, pick up the ball in space, and then you can play that kind of pass, right? You know, like there. When it's just a 4-4-2 and you get like your most solid thing is just having the two strikers, and then just hopefully one of them will get in behind between fullback and center back, or sometimes between the two center backs. But then if I want to, like if I've got the ball with him, I don't have that little pivot to drop off into to do like this kind of move, right? So when it's here, it's like, okay, I'm just kind of limited back here, and then maybe you move it across the back line, get the ball here. Okay, I'm just kind of limited again. You don't get like your passing lanes and your triangles and all of that. The 4-2-3 one, how I'm doing it is it's good enough. Like you still have your little bit of triangles you can do here and there, depending on where your players move, of course, but you've got that depth where if you're holding the ball here, then like this player is encouraged to come step out, and now this player is going to step into so much space. You don't really get that with a 4-4-2. The other thing I don't like about it is it's just very heavily reliant on having well-rounded center mids. I like the Odegaards and the... who else? Xavi, Pirlo, like those kinds of midfielders, and it's hard to do that with a 4-4-2. If you're doing that one, you want Vieira, Hullet, Bellingham, you know, kind of box-to-box, can do it all. I'd rather have my more creative midfielders, and just don't really have space for that in the 4-4-2, because those midfielders are responsible for everything. Attack, like all the play goes through them exclusively. Attacking, defensive. They don't get a lot of support. Yeah, you gotta have the midfielders for the for the triangles. It's the same thing for me. Wow, my voice is my voice is hoarse. Hold on.
A warm welcome to you, and thanks for joining us for another game live on EA TV. My name is Sky Murray.
Great analysis, thank you. Again, I'm gonna try with my channel to put out, you know, kind of stuff like that. I don't want to just play kind of like basic crossing, Travella, FIFA, all that stuff. So I want to bring in some, if not some necessarily real life principles with like actual coaching philosophy behind them, then at least some decent FIFA principles, you know. I didn't realize I was playing somebody with two controller or two players. This will be interesting. I know you're stepping back outside there. That's really disappointing. I can't get that pass off, huh? Good. That was poor from me, actually. I'm definitely tired and not able to be as creative, but do a little better than that. Good, Rolfo. Good ball out, too. Except under pressure, so you can't take a first touch. That's mine. It's not. He doesn't want to get in the air. It's a really poor over the top, Rafinha. Come on. Don't you have long ball pass minus? Thank you. Well, it looked like that should have been a great turn, but... Interesting. Good, Dybala. It's just no first touch. That's honestly one of the things that kills me the most, just being able to receive the ball. Thank you, Garcia. You're gonna punish me for that? And there's nothing else I can do there. Okay. That's poor from me. I got lucky. You took an extra touch I didn't expect. What on earth happened there? Thank you, Ta. Good. But again, with his opponent's high line, there's just nowhere else to go. Oh, it's just by me. That's really unlucky. That... Oh my god, one single bounce. Just one. Nope. Yeah, of course. Good. He does it a touch late, which is interesting, but fine. Yeah, of course. I think the 4-2-3-1, it's similar enough to the 4-4-2, I think, where you shouldn't really have much issue transitioning. No way. No way. Okay. What? What is happening, man? Ah, come on. And this is my last game, by the way, if that wasn't made clear yet. What do you want from me, man? 61% possession. One hits the post, one just doesn't go to the side of the net I want it to. Is it weird, but you meant that you have been using 4-2-3-1, but also been struggling using Grease as a solo striker because you don't spam the long ranges. I'm trying 4-4-2 to pair him. Make up for his weakness with probably somebody faster, huh? Okay. Good. Pretty much the only formation I've used yet this year has been the 4-3-3 holding. So this is all kind of experimentation for me right now, but this was 4-3-3 holding or false 9, which doesn't exist anymore, or grumble grumble. But supposed to be your first time pass, which probably would have been worse, but at least do what I ask of you, game. Wow. False 9 was all I used last year after like Christmas time, but what? I can't finish my thought because this game keeps being silly. Good space. And then they just run away from where they need to be. Oh. Yeah, false 9 was all I used last year, but pretty much every year before that was 4-2-3-1 only, so it's definitely comes highly recommended from me, but in a way it's also one of few formations I actually know, so. Sheesh. What's going on here? That's like the AI just reads the skill move for you. What is that volley turnaround nonsense? Good ball. Williams. She has the second highest shooting stat on my team, so, I mean, she is a good ball striker, but... Oh, what a mess this has been. Faster, more physical. He's got a lot of space, but he can't take a defender on. I'm stubborn in the way I play, so, like, I will always just use technical play. Like, I will use Griezmann over Rashford. I will use Messi over Griezmann. I will use basically nobody over Messi, actually, unless they've got Press Proven Plus or Trickster Plus, but depends on what the playstyles and all of that end up being this year. Last year my team was an Evo, like the team I ended on was an Evo Florenzi. He was explosive, 5'8", unique body type, Trickster Plus and Press Proven Plus. I had a Musiala card who was Trickster Plus and Tech Plus. Thank you, Nico. I need to get off. Oh, I'm not on attacking. Never mind. Why was my team just not there that time? I don't have anything else. Like, I got so under pressure after that. Yeah, that. I had a Neymar, Evo, Press Proven, and Trickster. And I preferred that one over the Footies card. That was just Trickster, no Press Proven. Why is the game stuttering now? Morning, Caden. Unfortunately, I'm about to get offline here, but I do appreciate you stopping in. You saw what that was at the end of the game, right? I don't know what's going on here. It's over. They must have just left and it messed with the server? I don't know. What happened there? There wasn't lag. There was just actual, like, frame rate drop. But it must have been server side, I guess. These don't even feel good, because what did the opponent do wrong here? Like, I get down the touchline with some through balls. What do you, like, there's no defending that. And then, like, little skill move to pull things around the way I want. And then, like, I'm sorry, opponent. You just didn't have your center backs this time. I don't know, like, I don't even feel good about winning the game like that. But I have to be done now. It's been a 4-hour stream that I only expected to last about 2 hours, but that's what you gotta do to get your points in this game. 21. Ugh, there's still so many games left to do. I'm not German, just a Dortmund fan. I'm in the US myself. Been a Dortmund fan since 2012, 2013. Technically the Klopp days, but I didn't actually know enough about football to understand what was going on back then. I just kind of saw them beat Real Madrid 4-0 and went, oh, these seem like fun teams to support. And it turns out that everything I've learned about the club I've pretty much been a fan of. Well, overall. I like German football's 50+1 rule and all that stuff. I'm gonna claim these later. That'll be the end of the stream. It's been a very long one and a very stressful one, but it's been fun. I do appreciate everyone for tuning in. I had a lot of unique viewers this time, which is fun to see. A lot of you came from my recent tutorial video, which is, once again, very nice to see. I again, apologies, Caden. I do stream somewhat regularly, so hopefully I'll catch you again in a soon one, but in one soon rather. Good night to you though, wherever you are. Thank you all for tuning in. We've just got to end it, man. Oh, I see the Discord link. I should have. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I should have. No, not like that. There. Did that send? Yes, that should be the link. Okay, now I've got to go. Good night, everybody.